guys, what's going on? It's Jason from RiseUp Nation here. I just want to give you guys a quick rundown on some stuff that you can do at home if you can't make it to the gym one day. So without further ado, guys, let's get started. All right, guys, so the first thing you see here, if I can get it in the frame, you see the bench press. Extra weight on there for squats or any other exercises, two-hand curls that you want. The one thing I do want to say about the weight on the bench press, just make sure that you're not doing too much, being immature about it, because that's the way you hurt your shoulders, your triceps, your biceps, okay? Make sure that you're not being immature and you work your way up to heavier weights. You don't go 20 to 30 pound jumps per day, okay? That's crazy. That's how you're going to get hurt. I just want to say that because I don't want, people watching this to get hurt doing benches because they think it'll, get you in shape, and it will, but you just have to be responsible about it. So that's pretty much it with the bench press and the weight, and the same thing with squats. Don't be jumping, 20 pounds per day, to try to get stronger because you want to get, jacked quick or something, okay? That's not how it works. You got to put the time and the work in, okay? Especially at home. This is not really the place, this is a place where you want to get, your heart pumping, your blood flowing, and, maybe obviously some muscle growth, but, you don't want to be doing a ton of drastic stuff in one day in a short time period, okay? So that's all I wanted to say about that. Next thing you have up here, you have the pull-up bar. It's a really nice bar. I think it's made out of aluminum with the foam grips all over. You can do any type of form you want here. Really good for pull-ups, chin-ups. Can't really do muscle-ups, obviously, because it holds by the door, but that's okay. Not many people enjoy muscle-ups anyway. And then you can also do a lot of core exercises just by holding on and, moving your legs around in certain variations to, try to work on your core, specific sides of your core, specific sections, upper, lower, left, right, all right? So, really nice bar. I would consider getting one, especially if you're going to work out at home a lot. Really nice for your upper body and core. If you switch over here, that's just, a table. You can, if you want this, I have it kind of in the middle of everything. I just put my water there and listen to music. You can do that too. Just a table we had laying around, nothing nice. Just, something for everything to stand on. I will get to those shoes later. That's just a reminder of something that's, that I wanted to show in another area. And then these are Bowflex adjustable weight dumbbells. They're really nice. And don't think, when I show you these that you have to get really nice dumbbells right off the bat. This is just, I work out a lot, so it's really nice to have different weights with the same tool, really accessible, everything. But you don't have to get, these right away. You can get one or two sets that are just, the same, that aren't adjustable weight or anything. You can get, 15s and 25s if you want, or, 20s and 30s, depending on, or, 10s and 20s. But they're really nice. Just make sure if you are going to get these, the adjustable weight, just make sure that you have the weight, see, 30, and then 50, 50. Just make sure the weights, the arrows are pointing to the same weight on both sides, because if not, the mechanism kind of messes up, and it's really hard to adjust it back so it works. Because the way this works is, if you look with the 30s, when you lift it out, some of the weight stays in there and some of it goes onto the dumbbell itself, and that's basically the mechanism. But if you have, the weight on, 25 over here and the weight on 30 over here, that's going to be a different pattern of weight on this side than there is on this side. So it's going to be, really unbalanced, and it's really hard to kind of like fit the puzzle back in. It's just a lot easier when it's, even. So that's what I recommend for the Bowflex dumbbells. And if you have any other questions about them, just, put them in the comments, or, email me or something. But as you can see, it comes on a nice stand. It's about hip height, so, you don't have to bend down, just less wear and tear on your back. I really enjoy the stand and the whole, the whole package here. But if we come back to these shoes, that just reminds me that, a treadmill is a good option. I do have a treadmill. It's in another room. That's just, if you enjoy running, or, what did I want to say? If you enjoy running, jogging, a lot of cardio, lower body work, then, if it's raining and you still want to get a good cardio work in, you can get that on the treadmill by, different speeds, different variations of the, incline. I think there's resistance now on them, so they're really nice. I personally like running outside more because I get to, see a little bit of nature and, you know, just kind of feel the fresh air. But if you just enjoy running on treadmills, you know, instead of outside, if it's less, you know, if it's easier on your knees or anything, then that's also a good option. So that's just the one thing I wanted to mention. Other than that, guys, that pretty much wraps it up. I guess if you look at it in simple terms, dumbbells, bench press, centerpiece. You really need a bench press. Just a cheap one that looks like it's, you know, just a piece of foam on metal, but it really does help with exercises with your upper body and shoulders. Extra weight for squats, space, you know, indoors, all this space in between here to, you know, do my squats and everything, because you can't do squats on a bench press, obviously. And then your pull-up bar, really good for core and you know, upper body exercises. And then one thing I wanted to mention, last thing, with the space, you just want to make sure that you have enough that you're not going to hit your head on anything. Just another, you know, safety precaution. And you can do your crunches over there, and you can do your crunches on the ground, and, you know, wall sits over there on that wall. And the pictures are high enough so I don't, you know, hit my head on those or knock those off the wall, which is nice. But yeah, this is just, you know, guys, this is an at-home setup in my basement, you know, for when I can't make it to the gym. I do suggest becoming a member to a gym, but honestly, with this stuff, and if you know the right exercises, it's almost as good as going to the gym, as long as you're willing to put the time and the effort into it. So it's really your decision, guys. I'm just saying, you know, if you really want to get started off with, you know, building muscle and getting in shape, all you need really, dumbbells, bench press, and a pull-up bar. And like I said, a treadmill if you're really, you know, if you're a big runner, and you don't need the stand, obviously. A nice pair of footwear is helpful. I just put, but you know, you don't want to be hurting your feet, especially if you're running a lot. So, and with squats and everything, you don't want to be slipping. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Remember to like, subscribe. We're trying to grow the Rise Nation here. And yeah, if you have any questions, email me, comment, put it in the comments. And thanks for watching, guys. Peace.